Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a shooting that happened yesterday. Quando Rondo and his team got blasted on in the city of Los Angeles. So check this out. Before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. Because you guys already know that at the end of the day, the world keeps spinning as my revolver keeps turning. So I'm going to do what I have to do regardless. And to all my day ones, I salute. You guys already know nothing but love. But check this out. I guess Quando Rondo was roaming around freely in the city of LA and got dumped on by who knows who. So what we're going to do is watch this video that somebody sent me about the news clipping and get you guys a Southsider's reaction. So with no further ado, let's get into it.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper.
Check this out. We're going to watch the whole clip, and then we're going to play it again and cut it down and chop it up. So let's get to it.
A member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the site. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people and 1 car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
It ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. 1 man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. A 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
Victim vehicle, they pulled up, they were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at those victims.
Investigators are still trying to piece together details, but they're looking for a white 4-door sedan with suspects wearing dark clothing.
Police helicopters overhead, so we knew something was up.
People in the neighborhood shocked by the news.
Disappointed. There have been a lot of incidents in the past couple years. It does seem that things have been happening more often on Melrose, between Fairfax and Melrose and around here.
According to TMZ, Rondo was not injured. Right now, the search is on for...
Alright, check this out. Damn, that was some deadly shit. Let's press play and I'll chop it down as best as I can for you guys. Alright, so let's go.
3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
Why is Quando Rondo acting like that? I know his homeboy just got blasted and smoked, but that ain't the way to act, especially being on camera and being this hardcore gang member. Let me tell you guys something real quick. And this was, I'm a dinosaur, so this was many decades ago. When I got into whatever I'm from or whatever, the homeboys told me, either you ready to die or you ready to go to prison. Bro, I was like 12. That shit scared the shit out of me. You know? Either you're ready to die or you're ready to go to prison. Those are some heavy words to be flown around just like that. So I'm sure Quando Rondo knew the circumstances before he got jumped in or put onto the gang that he's from. And let's not forget he claims an LA gang. You know, maybe in Georgia and in Atlanta it's not as heavy when it comes to the gangs like it is in LA. But he should have knew better to be rolling around like that. But to everybody out there, you know the circumstances, bro. You know the kitchen is hot. There's no excuse to be acting like that. He should have at least put up a front. You know, a little more civilized, a little bit more calmed down, rather than yelling like a hood rat. And a lot of you motherfuckers in the comment section are probably gonna crucify me for this, but it don't matter. It don't matter, because when you're from a gang, you gotta have a cold heart. That's the way it works. Simple and plain. And this goes for any black gang, white gang, blue gang, purple gang. It don't matter. You gotta have a cold heart because the next motherfucker ain't gonna have a warm heart for you. Simple and plain, but let's go.
At the site. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple guns.
Damn, look at those gas prices. $6.69, $7. I thought it went down. Where I'm at, it's a little bit cheaper than that. But let's go.
Then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people and 1 car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if...
And why they don't got bulletproof? Why they're not rolling around in bulletproof? Especially Quando Rondo, especially after what he did recently and all the whole Chicago bullshit with King Von and all that. You'd think he'd be a little bit smarter rolling around with bulletproof. I mean, these motherfuckers are loaded with cash, right? We're not pocket watching, but these fools are rich as fuck. Remember with a Young Dolph, that fool had a bulletproof truck. That was some smart shit right there. You would think that when you go outside of your town or outside of your comfort zone, you would either have a big security arm following you around, you know, sandwiching you in, or you would have some kind of bulletproof vehicle. It looks like that's a fucking Uber driver. These motherfuckers be stingy as fuck with their money. They be buying all these gold necklaces, but they ain't worried about the safety of their life. You only get one life. You gotta protect that shit at all costs. Especially if you're out here talking rugged and raw. Especially if you're out here telling motherfuckers you're the Don. You know, what does an armored vehicle cost? $50,000? Come on. You know they can throw that money at the strip club. And I'm not trying to tell anybody how to spend their money. But I'm just saying, if you're out here acting rugged like that, at least put your money to good use. Because once you're dead and gone, you can't make no more money. But let's go.
Those inside shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
That's the Uber driver right there. Fucking, what's going to be his name today? Pablo. That's Pablo right there. That's Pepe, the fucking, the limo driver. With the Gucci shades and everything. You know? And luckily these fucking shooters were there for Quando. That's why this motherfucker didn't get shot. Which I salute the shooters, right? Because if they wanted to, they could have shot up everything and anything in sight. But they decided to only shoot out the backside of the truck. Because they know that's where the fucking, you know, that's where their enemies are at. They know the driver is just a driver. So salute to the shooters. But let's go.
Ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. 1 man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. A 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died.
23 years old. Rest in peace, my dude. But you knew what time it was when you got into this game. And you can't, and Quando Rondo can't be mad because now the tables are turned. He was the shooter in the last incident. Now he's not the shooter. Now he's the victim. This is the game you play when you get into gangs. And to all the young kids out there watching this shit, you need to understand that you can't always be the aggressor. There's times where you're gonna be the victim, and it ain't by choice, bro. There may be times where you're out there with your homeboys and you're looking for the enemy, and there's times where the enemy is looking for you. It's part of the game. Kill or be killed. Shoot first. Ask questions later. Many slogans. But it is the truth. And Quando Rondo can't be mad. Now he got 2 options. Either get some get back or fucking just go back home. You know, and I'm not advocating for this. But when you're a gang member, these are the options. These are the cards that you're dealt. These are the options you got. Simple and plain. Especially being from an LA gang. You should know, bro. Motherfuckers around there are not playing. And there's gangs. LA's infested with gangs everywhere. Even if you're in Beverly Hills, even though you're in the richest part, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. Okay, so all they gotta do is make that phone call and say, I just saw so-and-so. That's it. That's it, my boy. Look what happened to Pop Smoke. I think that's his name. Look what happened to him. Motherfuckers need to be careful when they come to LA. Because motherfuckers out here are broke as fuck, dusty, ain't got no money, but they got a gun. And they're waiting for their lick to pop up. And these motherfuckers are easy targets because they're out-of-towners. You know, but let's go.
A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
victim vehicle. They pulled up. They were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas. And the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at those victims.
You know, those are some fucking, those are some veteran shooters, right? They parked in the alley, they got off, they made their move, and they came back when they probably came through the blind spot of that truck. That truck was probably facing forward, and the shooters probably came through the back. Okay, because you're looking forward, you're not looking behind you. The one that probably saw them first was the driver. He probably saw them through the rear view. That's how you know those are some experienced shooters. And from what I heard is that they were wearing all black, you know. So you know they've been with the business for a while. So I feel bad for Quando Rondo, you know, but I can't feel bad. I feel bad in the way that his homeboy's dead, rest in peace. But I don't feel bad because he's playing the game. And if you play the game, you can't cry about what happens to you and what doesn't happen to you. So to any kids out there looking to join a gang, think twice. Think about it. Trust me, you get one life, and once you're gone, you gone. There ain't no coming back. And all over what? Trying to prove to your homeboys that you're down? Trying to prove to your homeboys that you're a bad motherfucker? Come on, it ain't worth it, bro. There's too much shit going on out here. Too much money to be getting to be worried about a gang. To those that are already from a gang and they're older, understand where I'm coming from. Alright? But if you're active in this shit right now, you ain't trying to hear me. And hey, more power to you. I salute. I know what time it is because I used to be your age once, you know. But let's go. We got about 30 more seconds.
Leaders are still trying to piece together details, but they're looking for a white four-door sedan with suspects wearing dark clothing.
Police helicopters overhead.
That was a G ride. They ain't gonna find it. And if they find it, it ain't gonna be the killer's car, the suspect's car. It'll be some lady's car that they fucking stole, or one of their baby mama's cars. Which if it is somebody related to them, they might as well be caught already. So if they borrowed their baby mama's car or their parents' car, their grandma's car, they're stupid motherfuckers because they gonna get caught. But if they took a G ride, it's gonna be a little bit harder to catch them. Let's go.
Something was up.
People in the neighborhood shocked by the news.
Disappointed. There have been a lot of incidents in the past couple of years. It does seem that things have been happening more often on Melrose, between Fairfax and Melrose and around here.
Let's go. Let's kill it. Yeah, a lot of shit been happening there because that's where the people with the bread are at. That's where the people wearing the chains and the Rolexes. That's where the rappers come to. That's where everybody that got money goes to shop. So of course the thieves and the fucking crooks and the fucking shooters are patrolling that area looking for their next victim. So, you know, if I can give somebody a message, is just be smart about where you're at, when you're at, and who you're around. Because you never know. The motherfucker next to you it could be a girl driving the whip at the stoplight, and there can be some shooters in the back seat lying down. Alright? So don't take shit for granted. Don't take your life for granted. And to those kids out there thinking about joining the gang, trust me, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Alright, so other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm Blue Devil. This has been the Southsider reaction. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and I'm out.